Bird. Ooh, doggy, that's good. Actually, I might keep that going. Running false belief systems and programming is without doubt one of the greatest things that gets in the way of what we're trying to achieve in our lives. And yes, this is well known. However, as HSPs, we actually have a bit of an advantage in how we can identify what is ours and what isn't ours, and how that can help us to actually heal and remove some of the programming and beliefs that are getting in the way of what we're trying to achieve. Hello everyone, it's Willow here, founder of Illuminance and creator of the High Sensory Method. And if you are used to following this channel, you may notice that this is a slightly different setup to what I usually do. And to reassure you, I am in a hot second going to be talking about the reason why you click this video. I'm diving into these belief systems, this programming, and the advantage that we have very, very shortly. I also decided to mix the style of video a little bit and to let you know that I actually live as a digital nomad. And it's an exciting opportunity, I feel, for me to share how I live that life, combined with me teaching the HSP insights that I have learned over the many years of training HSPs. So today I'm going to combine those two pieces by cleaning the chain on my motorcycle whilst sharing this piece around belief systems and programming. I hope you enjoy it. So here we have said motorcycle chain, and I promise you this isn't going to be a tutorial about how to clean motorcycle chains. This is all about what I've learned over the years around programming and belief systems. And whilst I dive into that, the other piece that I think is important as to why I'm kind of combining these videos is because I'm living the lifestyle that I always dreamt of, where I wanted to become free, to be able to travel and to build the business of my dreams, which is training and supporting high sensory people to bring this amazing purpose and ability that we have into the world. So I'm living a very particular lifestyle that I believe is possible for many of us as HSPs, because we want to be free and we want to be on our own agenda and we want to be in pursuit of our own purpose. And you might say that's the case for everyone. It is the case for everyone, of course, but it's particularly strong in us as HSPs because we feel so called to serve something greater than ourselves. And when we're unable to do that, it really can affect our well-being and peace and happiness. Well, I'm living that life, and I hope that I can help to share some of the ways that I've done that, and to inspire you to live a similar life if that resonates for you. And one of the key pieces that I absolutely had to master and become keenly aware of were the programs and belief systems and influences that just weren't mine, that I picked up along the way through schooling, through my upbringing, through wherever it may be. And the process of actually letting go of what was not mine, and learning to really embrace and understand what my true state was, and meeting and experiencing myself deeply, so I could identify what was actually limiting me and holding me back. And this is what I'm going to dive into today. I'm going to give you some insights into how you can observe this happening in you and why it's so important to do that. So next I'm going to begin the said cleaning process whilst I talk to you about this piece. Here we have chain cleaner. This may be absolutely irrelevant to you. This is the chain lube, and then I have my brush that I'm going to be using to do the task. And it's all relevant. It's all. There's a reason as to why I'm, sharing this, because, this is my machine that I take with me. I have. This is actually my 1,672nd day away from my home country. And I have been building my business. I run the business as I am on this journey, and everything that I teach in these videos is all hugely relevant to being able to live a life of freedom, and especially to be free of the challenges and the difficulties that we experience as HSPs that feel like that we're trapped and makes us feel like we're stuck in a life experience that just isn't ours, but we just don't know how to get out of that. And that's what I've been able to do. And this piece around belief systems and programming is absolutely key and fundamental to that. Belief systems are essentially a persistent thought that reoccurs in our mind that then becomes a belief. So obviously some beliefs and programs are useful. When we're younger and we're growing up, we learn important things such as we're not immortal, we can't run out into the road as a toddler. We create programs and belief systems that serve us. However, and I know that you know this, we also create belief systems and programs that do not serve us, and they are not coming from us. In other words, they're not recurring beliefs, they're not recurring thoughts that we have necessarily decided to be useful for ourselves. They are recurring thoughts, recurring responses from the world around us that we have received, especially when we're younger, that we then understand to be an important part of life that we have to continue and maintain. And then what we do is we then keep giving ourselves that piece of information, and that then becomes a belief. Now, what's happening is the thoughts and the belief systems that we're running, our conscious mind is then feeding our subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind is directly linked with how we experience reality around us. And it's also one of the fundamental pieces when it comes to the law of attraction. Now, the thing about the law of attraction is it doesn't work by wanting something. The law of attraction works through who we are being. So these belief systems and programs that we're running that don't serve us, a lot of it is running unconsciously, and it's determining the reality that we experience around us, and especially when it comes to trying to reach particular goals or places in our business, in our career, in our lives, and we keep coming across a brick wall. We keep coming across something that just stops us in our tracks. Things keep going wrong. We keep repeating the same patterns over and over again. It's because we're running a program or we're running a belief system. So what do we do about this? We have to identify the belief systems that we're running that are causing a problem. So, for instance, whatever the area is that you're struggling with, start with one and start simply. And don't worry about the fact that, oh my God, I've probably got them running all over the place. All of us have these belief systems running, and we have to have a great deal of compassion and love for ourselves when it comes to actually working with these and overcoming them. But it's really important that we do this work. And sometimes we need the help of a facilitator or a therapist who can help us to identify these belief systems. And then we can become aware of them. When we become aware of them, that is when the healing starts to begin. And the energetic signature of them, if you like, starts to burn out. They actually run their course. So becoming aware of them is key. And the advantage that we actually have as HSPs is because we are so attuned to our sensorium, in other words, the full experience of our senses, we can use that to our advantage to actually identify what is ours and what isn't ours. And the way that we can do that is by the feeling of the belief system when it's running, the belief system or the program when it's running. Are we benefiting from it? And is it actually something that's coming from us, or is it something that was given to us? So here's an example of a belief system that I was running and used to cause a great deal of problems, a great deal of problems for me. And that was that during my own conditioning when I was younger, the belief system that I picked up was that in order to, I think I've mentioned this before, but it's relevant here, that in order to be successful and to be hardworking, work has to be hard. In other words, there has to be this grinding, furiously sincere focus, almost bordering on anger, that must be put into any task in order for it to be done. So when I first started running the business, and I've been an entrepreneur all of my life, whenever I would find myself sitting down to work on a project or getting geared up to work on a project, I could feel myself going into this kind of tense state of just like, everything has to be right on the edge and really, really intense for me to be able to start working, getting things done. And that is not me. It's not how I function. And actually, it was causing a lot of problems in my earlier businesses, was because it was actually restricting the natural flow of my creativity and my energy, and was really limiting what was trying to get to me energetically, because I was out of alignment. I wasn't being me. And what I've come to realize is that when I get that flash of feeling, when I get that state that starts to come over me, I'm so acutely aware now that isn't mine. It's not how I function. For me, work is all about joy and fun. Fun is a huge part of the working experience for me, and that really aligns me. That actually allows me to be me, and I'm much more productive when I'm in that state. So there could be a training done on belief systems and programs, but the key piece that I would love for you to practice is when you keep finding yourself hitting a brick wall, whether it's financially, whether it's through business, whether it's through your career, through your relationships, through any aspect of life, my invitation is to get curious about what you're saying to yourself about that particular situation. So in other words, you've got to get curious about how your thoughts are operating around that area. What's the message that you keep telling yourself? I can't do this, I don't deserve it, I'm not good enough, I'm not valuable enough. Those are some common belief systems that we struggle with as HSPs, and they'll struggle with those worldwide. But it is possible to overcome these beliefs by becoming aware of them and by giving them attention and giving them awareness and getting support around them. And as I say, once you have that awareness around them, it actually starts to bring the light of healing onto those belief systems, and it will start to shift the energetic signature of that belief system or program, and will bring you back into alignment closer with the truth of who you are, and will allow you to move through the block and the difficulty that the belief system and program is causing. So I hope this has been helpful. Please do let me know if I can answer any further questions about this. I look forward to seeing you next time, and hopefully bringing you more videos like this where you can see me going about my day and doing my thing, and how I live my life, and how it's all interconnected with the work that I do. I mean, I am fully committed to the work that I do. I do only that, as well as obviously traveling. There is a lot of fun that I get up to as well, of course, and I'm looking forward to sharing a lot of that. But let me know if these videos are helpful, if you like this new style of video, if you'd like to know more about the kind of things that I get up to, if there's any particular areas you'd like me to cover, about my lifestyle, maybe about the business, anything that may be useful for you. It's all combined under one big umbrella of me building in luminance, serving you guys, training high sensory people to bring their skills, abilities and purpose into the world, to understand the importance of who we are as HSPs, whilst I am on this journey of true self-expression and alignment and adventure. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.